Okay, so this is potentially a good match. Like, Euphoring, yeah, he's one of those guys that he does tend. I've seen him signed up for like basically every offline pro comp, and then just doesn't end up going. So it's interesting to see him actually at an event. And then we have SnakeDoe over here, who has had a pretty good couple showings. I know he got I want to say like top 3 or 4 at the Brazil Pro Comp. I think he was also at some of the later tournaments and did quite well. So like he's doing pretty good in terms of points.
Esto ya es lo bueno, Shinobi, así que arrancamos.
Ok, arrancamos, señores. Por fin, SnakeDoe con Euphoring vienen a tirar.
I honestly feel like this match could go either way. Both very strong players.
Exactamente, puede ser algo de proyectiles, pero muy interesante. Havik en contra de Reiko, que bueno, eso no importa, no va a detener a Havik. Aprovechando cada oportunidad, extendiendo con Mavado, vamos con el juggle y listo para estar contra pared.
Oh. Uy, el Trey ahí, esa neoplaya para poder evitar el slide de Reiko, buscando la presión, ahí toma el DDT, lo extendemos ahí gracias a Tremor. Patada de Wireless ahí para confirmar con la Slam DDT en el aire. Bien bonito, sumándole mucho daño y recuperándose después de esa ventaja que le llevaba SnakeDoe. Euphoring tirando niveles, tomando la distancia ahora. Ahí tranquilito, esperándolo para hacer el whiff punish ahí, pero tenía
cannot be whipping that like that, good sir, SnakeDoe.
Oh, quitando la misma del camino. Euphoring, sí, señor.
Yep,
ahí,
to the
y por
round.
si acaso, Tremor
Johnny Mike in the chat, what up, man? How you doing?
Encanta el spacing de Euphoring, esperando la distancia correcta, en qué momento voy a usar la barrida, porque también Snake está esperando los proyectiles, entonces tiene que ser muy paciente en esta situación, buscando el counter, cocazo que se lleva, el rodillazo, intenta ver qué challenge puede hacer Snake, pero no lo encuentra.
Oh man, the way they buffed Havik in this game is something.
Para hacer el challenge, no tenemos a Tremor ready, así que solamente será el DDT ahí tranquilito, buscando la distancia, el trade de ambos jugadores, nadie confirmó nada ahí.
Actually insane to think this character was like a bottom tier for like give or take a year, and then he just absolutely got buffed to the moon.
Tenemos a también ready para sumarle ahí todo el daño, todo el vital de este potencial, 40%, y cuidado, que tiene falta el blow ahora mismo, Euphoring.
Vital blow, pero eso también significa estamos en un rango crítico de nuestra vida, entonces sí, en una entrada en un combo nos podemos ir. Efectivamente, final round, nos vamos súper parejos, iniciamos una vez más, tenemos counter, está presionando botones durante los proyectiles, cuidado, tiene una patada baja, punish, no quiero perder el turno ni quedar en mala posición, sabia decisión para gastar los recursos.
Ahí se tira, pero
nice, gets out of there still.
De combos para poder eludir la mina de Mavado, y ahí está el DDT, gracias a Tremo extendiéndose bonito daño 36%. Uy, lo abre con el low. Uy, watch out for your feet. Los pies, tiene que tener cuidadito. Uy, buena. Ay, para tomar distancia, sí. Aprovechando ahora mismo Euphoring que tiene la ventaja. Uy, trata de hacerle challenge.
BC or PK the Beast saying, what are the top 5 fighters right now? I haven't played or kept up with MK1 in a while. Well, that's definitely a matter of opinion. I think most people would probably still have, like, I think most people would have Havik in the top 5, Cyrax probably in the top 5. Many people would probably still put T1000 top 5. I'd have to, maybe Homelander's probably still top 5. And like it's kind of debatable. Like Sindel is a potential character. Let me take a look at the roster over here. Who are the potential top 5s? Some people would have potentially Scorpion in there. Potentially T1000. Potentially Sector. Potentially Shao, potentially maybe Sindel, maybe Reiko. Some people might put Johnny. I really don't think Johnny's in there, but some people might put Johnny. Havik's in there. Yeah, Homelander's likely in there. There's a decent amount of options of characters, I would say, that could be top 5.
Así es, bueno, y quien tomó provecho de eso fue SnakeDoe. Aquí seguimos, señores, con más acción. 1-0, dominando el chileno. Euphoring tienen que tener cuidado ahora mismo porque el chileno quiere tomar la ventaja. Y dice, si tengo la ventaja, tiene que buscarme ahora. Se tira con el Superman Joe, abre con el low y hace eso ahora mismo a Mavado para extenderlo aquí y sumar todo el daño posible. Hay 35% la neoplagia para seguir la distancia.
Nice. That was a good option right there.
Tranquilitos aseo, el DDT y el extension con Tremor ahí, excelente.
Uy, la forma en que puede dar vuelta perfectamente, se está preparando, no está alcanzando a hacer el challenge necesario. Oh, pero también veo potente en un
Damn,
micro
Smoke
dog.
and
Vemos
Takeda
también
not
ahí,
top tier.
Fatal Blow, está
Smoke is
buscando
definitely not top
tres
tier.
barras
He's
Snake, pero
on the
Euphoring
lower
no
end.
va a poder
Takeda
sacar
is, in my opinion,
Ay,
I would say he's like
respeto después de tanto
somewhere in the high
tiempo.
tier
Ahí te va el
area.
agarre.
I think he's really good.
Muy buena opción ahí. Intentó buscar el chip down, pero dijo, no, vamos a tirar el control.
Exacto.
Y ahí está, siguiendo con la delantera SnakeDoe, pero rápidamente fuera con la Slay DDT. Ven Tremor ahí a pararlo. Ay, 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 con el wireless kick. Toma tu trompa, baby, ahí. Uy, brazazo. Ahí, plus frame ahí gracias a la mira de Mavado.
Oof, got him again with that microdot.
Con el punish.
Hey, Miss Callie in the chat. What up, Miss Callie? At 395, stream streaks looking good.
Aprovechando todavía Tremor. Aquí vamos, teníamos que gastar los recursos. No queremos perder el turno todavía. Euphoring trabajando para poder conseguir este round, mantenerse hasta el final round. Así que aquí vamos, estamos de vuelta. Un pequeño whiff tiene que llevar una consecuencia. Aquí vamos pagando el precio, no placia. El proyectil tienes que respetar. Vamos a ver si hay challenge por parte de Snake.
Ahí está, DDT.
Oh, didn't
pero
get
no
anything
tenemos
out of that.
Tremor.
Nice.
Uy, buena de
Anti-air.
antiaéreo, señores. Euphoring confirmando. Excelente confirmación de parte de Euphoring aquí, llevándole esa ronda ahí a SnakeDoe. Bueno, tomando distancia de neoplagia. Buena el challenge ahí, la estrellita para evitar el launcher. Gracias a Tremor. Quedó el dedito para poder confirmar el daño. Pero igual sigue con la presión. Ay, buena la confirmación y de lejito la mira no funcionó. Gasta el cameo ahora a Aseo, quitándole más opciones ahí a SnakeDoe.
Oh, no, demasiado. Esto es opresivo. Está jugando súper agresivo en este momento.
What a duck.
Oportunidad. Lo encuentra con el punish. Apenas si logramos escapar con el breaker, pero esto no va a ser suficiente. Está marcando la distancia, el rango y suficiente para llevarse.
Miss Kelly says surgery
este
date's
punto.
finally approaching. Can't wait because the whole jaw situation has gone worse and it hurts all the time. How soon are we talking, Miss Kelly?
Aunque tú estés bateando allá en
No,
el sur,
best
aquí también
wishes
estamos bateando
and
en
prayers for
Latinoamérica
you.
y en todas partes. Los muchachos están tirando niveles. Viene el trade. Uy, ay, ay, qué buena interferencia aquí de los muchachos.
August
El
5th. Okay, that's really soon.
Así que, uy,
That's
toca la
really soon.
próxima.
That's like
Viene.
a little
Toma,
bit,
aprovechando
a little over
esto,
2 weeks
SnakeDoe
away.
se recupera rápidamente. Viene combo bonito, 41%. Y sí, para la esquina. Lo confirma con el throw para mantener la impresión. Ven para acá. Uy, ahí está. Reiko Armon ahí para evitar ahí la presioncita.
Noli Boy says you're going to
Let's go.
Evo.
Ahí
Wish
viene
me
Tames,
luck.
Aseo.
Good luck.
Peligroso se la está
What
poniendo
games
aquí
are you
Euphoring.
signing up for?
Quiere llevarse la ventaja. Estrellitas, buen dope. Uy,
Kelly says
peligroso
they
eso.
rescheduled you when it would have been tomorrow. That's annoying.
Al inicio del round, súper agresivo, a la mitad y un poquito en crítico, ya empieza a ser paciente para buscar los pokes.
Only
Este es el
MK1,
momento
just
perfecto de
MK1.
SnakeDoe, tiene una excelente
Well,
entrada,
good luck, man.
neoplasia, extendemos, Mavado. Viene aquí, listo para hacer todo el daño, porque en esa entrada tenía que aprovechar. Y una vez más comienza con los strings, tiene armadura, viene un punish, claro que sí. No le está permitiendo responder a Euphoring correctamente.
Bueno, tomando la distancia con la estrellita. Ahí los muchachos están haciendo buen challenge. Él confirma el Superman Jump. Ahí con el low para extender. También tenemos a Mavado para los mix. Exacto, la slide con la neoplagia.
No,
Te paraste
no,
cuando no debías.
Ni con el delay. No funcionó, Shinobi.
Negativo, mi hermano. Se empata esto, señores.
Oh, good
Qué
anti-airs.
tremenda pelea estamos teniendo aquí.
Ey,
Los muchachos
ey,
están
ey.
llevándolo todo al final round y otra vez.
Weird how that doesn't
De
connect.
vuelta, DDT en el aire. No estaba ready. Pero aquí sí, el breakaway para poder eludir ese damage.
Ooh,
Buena la
that was really good
confirmación
out
de parte de
spacing there from
SnakeDoe.
SnakeDoe actually.
Firme, excelente, extiende con Mavado. Y cuidado.
Of course,
que
he
se
does
viene
have
con
a
problemas
bust
con
normal,
esa
but
buena
you know.
hidroplagia.
Se puede,
Uy,
se puede.
se paró tranquilito, hija Seo.
¡Ay, demasiado respeto! Aguas que también la neoplasia, bastante
Good
proyectil.
armor.
Bueno, rápido, pero cuidado, la desventaja por abajo, lo está buscando
Ooh.
Euphoring. Gokazo, me lo tiran con armadura, hay un counter.
Ooh.
¡Respetando!
Hold up.
¡Queando!
Euphoring? I was saying at the beginning of the set that it was going to be a good one, and that it really could go either way. I'm like I honestly feel like if Euphoring, I was saying, signed up for many events but didn't actually go to a lot of them. I really feel like if he went to all the events he signed up for, he would have been seeing some pretty good results, maybe a top 8 here and there, you know.
Lo estamos viendo, chicos. Blink Respawn 2025 es el momento para ver si Euphoring puede conseguir su tercer victoria. Iniciamos, ya
oh, nice. Yeah, and just gets right by that.
No podemos extender, no pasa
It's
nada.
so good to have a move like that Reiko has. That's like an advancing move that can get you out of like trap situations like that with the mine. If you ever try to do anything like a hit confirm into a force ball for Reptile and there's a mine out there, you're 100% dying and getting comboed. Nice, good outspacing right there. Didn't get a full combo, but it was good enough.
Ay, 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 match
Excelentes checks.
point para Euphoring. Excelente los cheques que está haciendo Euphoring. Se le está poniendo incómodo aquí a SnakeDoe. No la tiene fácil. Ahora tremenda la ventaja. Cuidadito. Uy,
Grabbing him, tossing him, scooping him, comboing him. There we go again. Stage jumping him, sweeping him. Ooh, outspacing him. Oh, trying to bait an armor likely. Oh, yep, good blocks. Got him. That's so weird that doesn't connect. Ooh, armor break. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? Oh! Oh! Bennett. You gonna go for, yeah, you gonna spend the bars or no? Spending the bars, spending the bars. Before he needs one good touch. Oh! Oh my god! Wow, before an advancing move that time actually kind of messed him up. Kind of messed him up.
Y Euphoring tiene que buscar otra vuelta más aquí. Buena ahí con los checks.
Oh, got him. Combo. Oh, a little bit of a drop. That was kind of weird, Oh my god. That's something. Okay, what we got? Plus frames. Okay. Okay, he's not dead. That's not gonna combo for whatever reason. Okay, what we got? Oh, down 1 into EX stars. Wow. Euphoring sends SnakeDoe to losers. That's good stuff by Euphoring right there. So this is Gur against Retro. There is like someone in the scene named Retro that's like one of the best katana players, if not the best katana player, but this is not that guy, I'm pretty sure, especially because this guy's on Cyrax.
Retro está tomando distancia rapidito, tranquilito, esperando a ver qué va a hacer su oponente. Buena la confirmación del throw de parte.
Kojimor says, would Reptile's stand 3 cancel resend in the air combo extension with certain cameos? No. It does not. PC is saying, what characters will you run at a tournament? Like, the only characters I really play in this game is Reptile and Noob, both with Movado cameo. Like, that's what I would go for. B, what if they put a reverse flash in Injustice 3 as a character instead of him just being a skin? I think that'd be awesome. And like, the thing is like, while obviously Flash and Reverse Flash have the same powers, we've seen that NRS can make characters with the same powers play very differently. Like, look at Superman and Supergirl, right? There will be some similarities to some stuff that they can do, but at the end of the day, I feel like they could make a character like Reverse Flash and make him play very differently, and like he is a character that I would be interested in trying as well. The one who drums, how you doing, Matt? Welcome to the stream, dude. It's rare to see a Sunday stream. Well, we got a top 8 to watch, man.
Wow, qué tremendo esa habilidad. Ahora está sacando provecho Gur para seguir con la presión esa en la esquina. Intentó brincar ahí, ese interrumpido. Viene, seteamos otra vez la arena para poder tener acceso a esta herramienta. No, trata de salir con la armadura, pero no pudo. Igual forma, Sectos estaba ahí para poder recuperarse. Ahí está Retro ahora mismo con el setup de bombas para quitarle la jugada. Y no puede hacer nada ahí.
Qué bueno que el misil todavía estaba activo, sin embargo, exacto, ahora sí adivinamos correctamente. Aquí vamos, un poco de daño, viene, sí señor. Confirmamos, tenemos el Fatal Blow listo, que además, bueno, no alcanzábamos los recursos, teníamos las 2 barras y estábamos a nada de conseguir la tercera para poder tener el Breaker. Definitivamente desafortunado, pero no pasa nada. Todavía tenemos la oportunidad, tenemos el pixel y en caso de emergencia por este tipo de cosas, el siguiente round.
Bueno, tenía una oportunidad y retro, pero ese overhead venía para dárselo con todo. Muy buena.
Still has enough time. Oh, but not quite enough to launch.
Evitando los projectiles de sector, eso pudo robarle cualquier turno. Tienen que tener paciencia a los muchachos porque aquí se va a decidir quién va a seguir avanzando por ese top 8 winner side. Cuidadito, buena la confirmación de parte de Geras y se está viendo mucho más dominante contra el Cyrax.
And then we got all of the hourglass charged up. Nice. Hey, yeah, go in. No risk really at that point.
Pero se le había acabado el tiempo, así que va para atrás con tomar distancia.
Nice.
Ay, buena la confirmación, lo está agarrando una y otra vez con el tiempo aquí y ya tiene tremenda ventaja Geras aquí.
No, de vida, definitivamente es una perfecta oportunidad para poder cerrar con esta primera victoria. Vamos a trabajarlo. Un low poke, definitivamente, muy rápido, difícil. Y esa es la cosa. Se ve sencillo, así lo estás viendo, o va por abajo o te va a pegar con el overhead. Pero créeme, es tan rápido, son tan rápidos estos movimientos, los startup, que de verdad, incluso en neutral te deja adivinando.
Claro que sí, bueno, tienes que estar atento. Retro empezó muy bien, pero
de hecho,
la adaptación que Geras le hizo instantáneamente en el país round fue muy buena. Igual tiene mucha oportunidad. Creo que si puede implementar y confirmar otra vez esa misma ronda, Retro tiene mucha oportunidad.
Eso sería lo ideal, pero definitivamente lo estás viendo. Geras haciendo de las suyas, trabajándolo correctamente. Y comenzamos con el siguiente match. Aquí no hay ningún
Adam says if there was a language that you spoke, what would it be and why? Well, English, because that's what I speak. Are you saying if there's a language that I'd want to learn? What would it be and why? One who drums says when Elden Ring stream? Probably never.
Muy inteligente, lo que necesitamos es drenar recursos. Muy bien, una vez más, vuelve a setear las bombas. Aquí bien.
Goji says a buff for reptiles to give him a fatal blow stance where it causes the nimble effect like MKX reptile. I think it's referred to as an install, and like, yeah, like similar to how, you know, they gave that buff to Baraka and to Molina, letting them do stuff out of their fatal blow. It would have been really cool if Reptile got something like that, where he could get a time slowdown. I would have been over the moon for something like that, and I'd find many ways of trying to incorporate it. It'd be so fun. Assassin in the chat, what up, man? Yeah, I'm saying any language other than English. If I could just speak it, like, to be honest, there's a lot of languages that would be really nice to just be able to be fluent in. I feel like in terms of usefulness though, like, if I could just speak like Cantonese or Mandarin fluently, that would be nice. That would be nice. Just in terms of just like job prospects and things like that. I feel like being able to communicate with more people. Like, there's some areas where I live that's like highly like lots of like Cantonese Mandarin speakers. So like it would be nice just to be able to know that I could just communicate with them and it'd be fun. Man is saying you're learning Japanese. That's nice. That's nice. So funny that both Fatal Blow installs aren't even used as Light Shriek. I've seen Hourglass use the one sometimes. Wow, that was a nice little pickup from Geras. I've seen Hourglass use the Molina one sometimes. But yeah, they're not the most useful. Another language that would be nice for me would be Filipino or Tagalog. Because my wife's family, like her mom speaks Tagalog and whatever, Tagalog, and like a lot of like her real estate clients and stuff like that tend to be Filipino, and it would help me a lot if I could speak the language. So that would be another one.
Tengo que respetar ahí gracias a ese sector, buscando sus oportunidades ahora mismo retro. Ahí está, confirma el throw. Y gracias a sector extendemos.
As Cali says, I live in
combo.
Cali, so
Y
official
entiendo que ahora
language
mismo
is
nos
Spanish.
pongo.
I guess I'm okay, somewhat okay at Spanish. Like, yeah, my Spanish is pretty terrible, but I do know some words, and I can kind of read things. I know how to like sound out all the Spanish letters and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely don't understand it. That'd be another one that would be nice to understand. Another one would be French. Honestly, there's a lot of languages out there. Ooh, that did not work. Oh, wow, he didn't get the punish. Oh, he got him there though. But yeah, Spanish is another one of those. I think French would be another one that would be nice. Dutch would be another language that would be nice to be able to speak, because my dad's side of the family is Dutch. Japanese would be nice. For me personally, it wouldn't even be that high on my list though. But it would be nice. This guy says you took Japanese for 4 years in college, barely remember it since it was forever ago. Damn. Del says I would like to learn French. Comment t'appelles-tu? Comment ça va? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Chien. Chat. Le poisson. See how good my French is?
Claro que sí, tiene que aprovechar que ahora mismo Geras no tiene las arenas activas para sacarle todo el provecho aquí. Retro, sí señor, le está sacando provecho. Cuando el mix quiso hacer el challenge con el jumpy, buenos bloqueos.
Doesn't a good percent of Canada consist of French? Like, French is Canada's second language, but unless you're living in like Quebec, you don't really use French like that. We do learn it in school though, but you know, only so much. Oji says, what would you be in MK Universe? Earthrealmer, Outworlder, Titan, Zetarian, Saurian, and Denian? I would be Titan. Like Devora. BB Baguette. I was right about to ask if they make you learn it in school. Yeah, I had to learn French from, I want to say, like, maybe, when did I start learning French? I feel like I started learning French in like either like maybe 4th grade, maybe 4th grade or 5th grade. They start teaching you French, at least when I was in school. And then until high school, you have to take it in like 9th grade still. But then it's optional if you want to take it further. I took French in like my 9th grade of high school, but I really wasn't liking it, so I started taking Spanish when I got to 10th grade.
Oh, no, el get up reversal, cuidado.
Sinus in the chat, what up, Sinus?
Carga las arenas, peligrosa la amenaza, tiene que plantarse esto retro. Si consigue la entrada, va a buscar el bait, sabe que lo puede utilizar y aquí vamos, viene la arena. Cuidado, regresamos, borrón y cuenta nueva.
Honey, vous parlez français? Un peu.
Ahorita no puedes cuidarte porque tienes eso a ese tiempo parado. El challenge con la armadura y cuidado que tienen acceso a Phantom Blow.
No,
uy, Gary, cuidadito, tomando licencia, buen bloqueo.
Très bien.
Oh, teníamos el cheque, había un check, no.
¡Lo tiró!
No, no, no.
Merci.
Okay, igual está safe, segurito, exacto.
Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche, lunes, martes, miércoles. I don't know. Viernes, sábado, domingo.
Buscando. ¡Ay, buen doc aquí! Lo está leyendo. Viene el setup con las bombas. Y toca adivinar.
French ed in Ontario mostly consists of things like watching Finding Nemo in French. Is that so? Sábado, domingo is in Portuguese. I'm pretty sure that's also in Spanish. Oh my god, is Gur losing to this man?
Reto lo está tirando todo. Cuidadito, sale de la esquina. Gracias a Motaro. Buena confirmación del OG. Gel tirándolo todo. Cuida muy poca vida. Haseo se está poniendo intenso esta cosa. ¡Uy, el challenge!
¿Dónde es la biblioteca? ¿Dónde es el baño?
Aquí el dominicano quiere enviar a Ger a luces. Está
hold on, this dude Retro's up 2-1 against Gur.
Dominicano esté en el winner side.
No te lo puedo creer. Shinobi, ¿estás contento? ¿Estás orgulloso?
Claro que sí que estoy orgulloso de mis muchachos de aquí del país. Pero bueno, toda la acción es de aquí. Geras aún tiene todavía oportunidad de remontarla, así que no se puede descuidar Retro. Que este jugador es conocido por
Miscality.
habilidad de
dog?
poder leer a su oponente.
This
Y aún
dog
le queda
has been
oportunidad y no se
on
puede
my
descuidar.
lap this whole time, by the way.
Así que
Just chilling over here.
chicos, tenemos dos
I will
puntos a
say
favor de Retro. Cuidado,
that is
cuidado,
one thing that I do
tenemos
really
un
like about him.
Rob Reversal, aquí vamos.
One thing that I really like about this dog is like he's super content to just like, you know, cuddle and just like be a lap dog. And like I like that a lot. It's nice, you know. Good old fashioned lap dog, yeah. Like my previous dog Jakey, while I loved him, you know, he was he was like scared of people when we got him. So it took a lot to get him to warm up to us, and he never got to a point that he would just lie on my lap for like extended periods of time. It's like it got to a point where maybe maybe he'll be on my lap for like, you know, a couple minutes, but he'd always prefer to just get off and not be there. But one thing I do like about this dog is like he's very content to just be a lap dog. Kinda says W dog, bro. What's the breed? He's a Chihuahua. He might be a mix of something else, but he's definitely Chihuahua.
Claro que sí, tiene que estar por dentro y sigue sumándole más chip damage y te hace chip damage, aprovecha y sigue para atrás, búscame. Y ahí está
The one who joins says me and the lady want to move to one of 3 places: Canada, Alaska, or Japan. Reason for Alaska and Canada: want to move out of the middle of nowhere to buy a big cozy cabin and live the rest of my days in that setting. Plus, it'll always be snowing. Well, if that's something that you're desiring, then yeah, that could be the move. Like I would say that Canada's quite expensive, but maybe if you're moving to the middle of nowhere in a cabin in the woods, the expenses might not be that important. Especially if you're good at like hunting and fishing and stuff like that, maybe you'll be all right. Who needs money at that point, right? Ooh, we're moving into a final game. What's happening out here? Wish I could wave dash like Dre and Gambler, says Adam Murphy. Yeah, you know, some people are better than others. That says the mountains. Loki be a mountain man. Hey man, more power to you, dude. You ever watch the show Alone? It's a pretty awesome show, and I feel like if you haven't watched it, maybe you'd enjoy it. Sana says that's neat. We currently have 2 Chihuahuas at home right now. Oh, really? You know, fun fact. Oh, fun fact. When I was a kid, when I was younger, part of me I always wanted like either a Chihuahua or a Yorkie. So when we got Jakey, we didn't know exactly what his breed was, but we're pretty sure he was a Chihuahua Yorkie. So it was kind of like, wow, this guy's like best of both worlds. Best of like the breeds that I wanted as a child. But then as I grew up, I actually didn't really want a small dog anymore. Like I was kind of wanting a bigger dog, but you know, things happen how they happen sometimes. The one who joins says I used to watch that show religiously. Alone, right? It's a good show. Big Fridge says Chihuahuas are good dogs. I've got 4. Yeah, 4? Holy crap. People say that Chihuahuas are big yappers. They like to like bark a lot, but this guy doesn't really bark. I've only heard him bark when the doorbell rings. But I have heard him whimper if I left him in a room. He likes to follow me around.
Muy diferente y contrario a su juego pasivo. Ahí está utilizando el acceso a la arena, tratando de ser más ofensivo.
Adam Murphy says I have a red fox lab. He is the best dog I ever had. Oh, that's nice. Your Chihuahuas are also kind of chill, not like those nervous, devilish looking ones on the internet. You sleep a lot, says Vic. Used to watch Bear Grylls and Survivor Man a lot back in the day. I never really got into watching Bear Grylls.
pelea, señores.
Survivor Man.
Final round.
What was that one? I used to watch this show called Man Tracker. You ever hear of the show called Man Tracker? It's like this cowboy that's on a horse, and generally with some other like partner that helps like catch people that are trying to run away from him and reach some kind of destination. And like he tracks them through the woods and shit like that. It's kind of cool. Survivor Man, the name is familiar, but I never really watched that. Oh. No way, what was that? Like Dog the Bounty Hunter? I never watched that. Kelly says you're watching Big Brother. My family's currently watching it. I am watching Big Brother. I enjoy watching Big Brother. So far, this cast is looking pretty good. Oh my god, hold on. Hold on, is this man getting sent to losers right now? This is kind of scary, He doesn't have an hourglass right now. Oh, he woke up and he got hit. I think he's dead. Shit. Oh my god, Retro sending Gur to losers? Uh-oh.